Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's makeup tutorial, I went ahead and created a little holiday look for you guys, and this is what I came up with. Now, I did go a little natural on the eyes. I didn't want to do anything too dramatic, but I did top it off with a glitter liner. I feel like this look is perfect for anyone who's looking for more of a natural look, but still wants a little drama on the eyes. This is what I came up with. I hope you guys like it. So if you guys want to see how I create this look, then keep on watching.
Alright guys, so first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids, and what I'm going to use here is the Benefit Primer in the Lemonade, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid, working it up towards the brow bone. Next, I'm going to take the Studio Makeup On The Go palette, and I'm going to take that transition color. I'm going to start to apply this in the crease. Now this is going to prep my eye for those darker shades. Alright, now taking this white shadow from the same palette, I'm going to apply this all over the lid, and this shadow is matte, and I'm applying the shadow with a LUXIE 213 shader brush. Now taking a taupey brown color, I'm going to go ahead and apply this into the crease, and again I'm just prepping my eye for those darker shades. Before I add any dark shades on the outer corner of my eye, I'm going to start to line my eyeliner. And I'm using one of my favorite liners, which is from NYC. And you can purchase this liner at Target. They used to have them at Rite Aid and Walgreens, but they no longer carry it. So Target is where you can get this liner. And you have to be very careful because it is liquidy, but I love this liner because it does dry matte. Alright, whenever I actually do my eyeliner, I always like to start from the outer corner of the eye and then working it in. But for some reason, I only do this on one side of the eye. And then on the other side, I always tend to do the opposite. I know it's weird. I don't get it either. But now that I'm watching back my clip, I'm noticing that I actually do that. So, I don't know. Now, a little piece of advice. So if you're someone who's still practicing on how to do your eyeliner, one of the things that I would suggest is maybe using a piece of tape. And I've always said it, you know, practice makes perfect. So just hang in there. You'll definitely get it if you have a little patience. Now taking this brush from Luxie Beauty in the number 237 and this brown shadow, I'm going to start to add a little depth into the outer corner. And I love this brush just because it is tapered, but it's also super thin, so it fits perfectly into my crease. And you want to make sure you blend really, really well. Now I didn't mention this, but that brown shadow was from the same palette. Now from the same palette, I'm going to take that black shadow and I'm going to apply this on the outer corner of my eye, working it in and making sure to blend really well. Now this part is optional, so if you're looking for more of a natural look, I would skip this step altogether. Alright, so I'm going to take this brush right over here, which is from Luxie Beauty, and it's from their mini detail eye set, and it's in the number 141. I'm going to go ahead and add more of that black shade just to kind of give it more of a night look. Alright, so now taking this Revlon glitter and shadow stick, I'm going to take the glitter side, and this glitter is, it's like a gold color, and I'm going to apply this right over the eyeliner. Alright guys, so whenever you guys are using glitters like this, especially ones that come in little tubes, most of the time they are, you know, a little liquidy and do have a gel consistency. And what I've noticed is that as I was applying this right over my liner, it was taking some of that liner off. So I had to go back in with my liquid liner and kind of clean up all the mess. And now for my lashes, I'm going to use the House of Lashes in Iconic. But before I apply my lashes though, I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. And the mascara that I was using was from Too Faced Cosmetics, and it's their Better Than Sex mascara, which is, by the way, one of my favorites. Now taking that liquid liner, I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my natural lashes just to make them appear a little fuller. And then I'm going to go in between my lashes to kind of cover up some of that glue that was seeping through. Now for my primer, I'm going to take this primer here, which is from Benefit Cosmetics, and it is a matte primer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this only in the T-zone because that is the places that I tend to get the most oiliest. Now to do something about those dark circles, I'm going to take this Mode Cosmetics Color Correcting Quad in that orange shade. I'm going to apply this underneath the eyes. And I also have some discoloration around the mouth area, so I'm going to apply some of that orange shade around that area as well. And you want to make sure you blend everything out really well. To get more of a dewy finish, I'm going to apply my ELCIE Cosmetics Glow Enhancer all over my face before I apply my foundation. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend this in really well. I really love this oil enhancer, but as you guys can see, I am having way too much fun blending this into my skin. So next I'm going to take my Hourglass foundation, and it's in a stick form, and I'm applying an even layer all over my face. And if you guys want to see a review and first impressions on this foundation, then let me know in the description box below. Now taking this Kabuki angle brush from LUXIE Beauty, I'm going to go ahead and start to work and blend this foundation into my skin. Now what I'm doing is I'm kind of buffing it in. At the same time, I'm pushing the foundation onto the skin. This will ensure a flawless application, and it also is going to give me an even application as well. Now taking one of my favorite concealers at the moment from NARS, and this one is in Custard. I'm going to apply this underneath the eyes to highlight. I'm also going to apply it a little bit on the forehead, on the chin, and also down the bridge of my nose. Alright, now taking my LUXIE 680 Pro Precision brush, I'm going to go ahead and start to blend out my concealer. But what I'm doing is I'm actually pushing down, not rubbing. You want to do this if you want to ensure a full coverage application. So now taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder and a beauty blender sponge, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye concealer and also all the other areas that I applied the concealer. Now if you are super dry, I would skip this step altogether. And if you're someone who has mature skin and you need to set your under eye, I would suggest using a brush instead of the sponge and just apply a very light layer of powder. Now taking my LUXIE 660 brush, I'm going to go ahead and start to dust off all that translucent powder. Alright, so now for my bronzer, I'm going to take this MAC bronzer in Give Me Sun and this tapered brush from Morphe Cosmetics in the number E3. And I'm going to start to blend and apply my bronzer right along the cheekbone. And I'm also going to go ahead and apply this on my temples. And again, blend, blend, blend. Blending is key. You don't want any harsh lines. Now taking my favorite blush from NARS, which is Orgasm, and this brush from Luxie Beauty, which is their blush brush, I'm going to apply the blush right above the area that I applied the bronzer. And again, I'm going to go ahead and blend really well so that there are no harsh lines. Alright, so now time to highlight. And let me just tell you guys, when I swatched this, I was like, oh my gosh. I was so excited. I couldn't believe how pigmented this highlighter was. And this was actually from OFRA Cosmetics in Rodeo Drive. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that highlighter on the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm going to go ahead and start to dust off some of that translucent powder that I had applied underneath the eyes. And I'm just going to lightly dust it off. Now going back to that palette that I used earlier, I'm going to take that brown shadow and apply this shadow on the lower lash line. Now to apply that brown shadow, I was using a Luxie brush in the number 213, which is from their Onyx collection. So now to hydrate my lips, I'm going to take that ELCIE Cosmetics Glow Enhancer, apply some on my lips before I apply my lipstick. And I'm taking this liquid matte lipstick from GIRLATICK in Seductive, and I'll apply an even layer all over my lips. Alright you guys, so that is all for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Until next time you guys, bye bye.